Maharaj at Jamhuri High School in Nairobi to celebrate the Festival of Inspiration. The Festival of Inspiration marks 100 years since the birth of Pramukh Swami Maharaj.
Commemoration of centennial birth anniversary of our beloved Guru, His Holiness Pramukh Swami Maharaj. And this time around we have decided to extend our invitation to all the communities personally.
To say that this festival occurs once in a lifetime would not also be something that I'm exaggerating, because in my 28 years I've never seen something like this happening in Nairobi and in Kenya.
I see no problem coming from Thika to Nairobi. In fact, those 45 minutes is actually nothing. Pramukh Swami Maharaj went to hundreds of villages, in fact thousands of villages every single day. At least here I will still come and have proper meals. My Guru Pramukh Swami Maharaj never had even time to sit down and have a meal.
To commence the festivity, hundreds gather at the grand entrance to the Festival of Inspiration. Armed with wind and percussion instruments, a music band followed by the Lazim band leads a grand procession to commemorate the Guru. The Lazim band is followed by women and young ladies carrying pots on their heads.
That pot represents nectar. So it represents that there is nectar inside that pot, and it brings a lot of good luck and auspiciousness to whatever ceremony. That could be a celebration, it could be a wedding ceremony, but whenever there is that kind of traditional ceremony, you have those pots because they bring good luck.
Those who follow carry holy scriptures on their heads.
And it is believed that the word of God is also the form of God. And to show utmost respect to God, that's why we carry him on our head, to show that he's the most important thing for us.
The procession passes through the Sage Garden, where images erected represent devotees who inspired myriads of people across the world. Once the procession comes to a halt,
what happens in the Aarti is that they light diyas, wicks, and they take it around the murti, the image of God. And it is believed that the divinity of the images, the blessings from the image, is captured in the flame of the fire. And then at the end of it, devotees would go to the fire and touch the fire, and they would place that hand to their eyes and to the head. It means that you have received the blessing of God.
the ritual dates back to ancient times when temples were non-existent. In India, it is performed every day in the evening.
The image of God was placed in the mountains, in the caves, where there was no natural light penetrating through. So the priest, like you saw the people in white clothes, would actually go there twice a day, and they would perform the Aarti ritual. They would light the lamps and take the Aarti around the image of God so that everyone can see the image of God and offer their respects to God.
In this instance, when they take the light to the water, they pay respect to the Guru. Pramukh Swami Maharaj passed on in 2016. He was the fifth spiritual guru of the BAPS Swami Narayan Hindu sect, which is said to have more than 1 million devotees. He led the sect steadfastly for 45 years and expanded it internationally and in India. At the same time, he was responsible for the construction of hundreds of temples around the world.
Everything about Pramukh Swami Maharaj was great. His love for humanity and mankind was as vast as an ocean. His devotion to God was as tall as a mountain. And he was also very vast in his virtues, very deep. And that's why, to celebrate and to glorify everything that was great about Pramukh Swami Maharaj, we have this great image of Pramukh Swami Maharaj that is placed here, so that everyone can get inspiration to become great like he was.
Later on, an assembly is held showcasing various programs including prayers, teachings and cultural performances dedicated to Swami Maharaj. Happening concurrently is an exhibition that showcases the life and works of Swami Maharaj in a creative perspective. Those in attendance have the opportunity to enjoy Indian cuisine, spiritual readings, devotional singing, video shows, among others. Kenya is the third country in Africa to commemorate Swami Maharaj after Uganda and Tanzania. The Festival of Inspiration will then head to Johannesburg in South Africa and Malawi. In the months of December and January, the celebrations will culminate in India.
Hundreds of volunteers, if not over 1,000, from across many centers in Kenya. We have volunteers from Nairobi, from Mombasa, Kisumu, Kakamega, Eldoret, Bomet, and Narok who've come here today to do something small they can for His Holiness Pramukh Swami Maharaj. That in itself shows that Pramukh Swami Maharaj has touched the life of each and everyone such that they can come here, sacrifice their time, and use all their energy just so that we can celebrate the life of His Holiness Pramukh Swami Maharaj.
Every success in my life is through Pramukh Swami Maharaj. So I need to honor his life, his legacy, by keeping his motto in my life, in the joy of others lies our all.
You know, without caring for yourself, being selfless, that is the first one, which is basically his entire life. And truthfulness, sticking to your vows and sticking to your promises. So everything I am doing right now is to make sure I gain something spiritually.
In the joy of others lies our own. So I'd like to do more community work, be more helpful, be more kind.
Festival is inspiring people to have the value of servitude in their life. And I've gained the value as well.
Reporting for My Culture, I'm Jackie Wambiru.